Recording in progress.
See it. It's amazing that we haven't noticed that hasn't shown up.
So do you want to do an episode, or you want me just to end this real quick and then take a look?
I think we should do like a 10-minute episode. Shit, we're here.
Okay. All right. 10-minute
The question is, what do we talk about?
You'll find out.
So you got a 10-minute? You got something that could be 10 minutes? All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hello and welcome to Drinking from the Garden Hose, our emergency episode. We're doing this episode for a couple of reasons, primarily to check if I fixed the sound. While we do that, remember and to like us, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, and leave comments. I'll tell you the emergency in a second, but first, Ed, how are you?
I'm doing great. A little bonus emergency episode. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, so we had a minor catastrophe at my house, and I almost didn't know how to handle it as a father and an old man in these changing times. My son, Alex, unfortunately for him, or at least he thinks unfortunately for him, he is now single, and he is definitely heartbroken. So that happened just a few days ago before we knew this emergency podcast, and I had to console him. And,
oh my gosh. Yeah. And you went through all the trouble of meeting the girl's parents already. Don't you feel like an ass?
Met her parents, brought her a gift, her parents a gift when we went to Europe. Oh yeah, we were,
Whoa. You brought them a gift back from Europe?
Yes, not a large gift, but
was it one of those man purses? Is that why she dumped them?
Yes, it was a man purse. We got the father a man purse from Europe, and he couldn't handle it, even though he's Italian. No, we got them like some random jars of Malay mustard, because that's my wife's favorite mustard, and it's a French brand, and we were there. That's what we got. Nothing stupendous. Just say, hey, thank you for keeping an eye on Alex and being Sarah's parents type gift. That's all. Nothing.
So, do you think you can get the mustard back? I mean, it's shit. That was only like a week ago, and they broke up. Like, I don't think they can't keep the mustard, right? Like
they wrote a nice solid thank you card. I think at this point, if they get the thank you card, I think we kind of have to let them keep the mustard.
All right, so I cut you off because I'm just amazed about the fact that you invested a lot of time in this relationship. You got nothing to show for it.
I got nothing. Well, that's not true. She got me a Father's Day gift, which I used to buy something that was very useful to me that I'm not getting rid of. So that's we're good. I got a little something to show for it, a little bicycle tool. That's
okay.
For. So,
all right.
Okay.
So now, of course, your son probably thought his life was ending, correct?
Oh, he was a wreck. I had to comfort him. And here's the real problem, Ed. The things that he's not 21. So the things that I would do for buddies of mine when their girlfriends broke up with them,
you can't do for your son, right?
Can't do for your son. And the advice that I gave him was from the stuff I would say to a fellow male 20, 30, 40 years ago is unacceptable now. Like, I can't be like, here's what you need to do. You can't do that. Like, that's just not the advice that one gives their son or any man anymore.
Well, I think you're on two levels there, right? Like, you're arguing that maybe you can't even say that to any man. You certainly as hell can't say it to your son. Like, you cannot say to your son, well, we're going to go out and get drunk tonight and we're going to get you back on that horse.
Right.
Like, you can't do that.
No. Cannot say it to your son, especially one that's this age. No.
Yes.
Not at all. Let alone to another guy, hey, let's just go out for a one-night stand. Let's get you back. Yeah.
You can't do that, right?
Right.
You can't offer to be his wingman. That's just awkward and creepy.
Very creepy. Very creepy. It would be way wrong.
All right. So what did you say to him then? What is the great fatherly advice you gave?
What I told him is that it sucks. It's going to hurt. And that in 30, 40 years from now, when he's holding his son, who had his first breakup, he'll be surprised to find that he only has happy memories of her. But for now, maybe the idea of just being friends isn't the best play. You're not together. You don't have to be mean, but you don't have to be your friend. I think that's really what I stress. Like, you're going to get over this. You'll have happy memories of her. and you don't have to be friends with her because that's just going to lead to a place you're not going to be happy.
And how did he take that? He probably thought that was just complete BS and you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I think he took it okay, to be honest, especially the not being friends thing, because he really took to heart when I was like, "Oh, you said you're going to be friends? Well, here's how we're going to get out of that."
Nice.
Yes, that he took to heart because like he really quickly realized I can't be her friend like that.
Well,
I don't want that. Why
just
did I
like
say
any
yes?
guy can't be a girl's friend. I mean,
Right.
it's
He's
a
like,
problem, right?
yeah. Why did I say yes to that? That was dumb.
Well, we all know the reason he said yes to that.
Well, yeah, I think it's twofold. I think there's the I hope that this isn't really over.
Right.
Also, at that moment in time, you just want to get out of there, right? Like you either want to yell and scream or get out of there. So you're like, can we be friends? Yes. Can I go home now? Yeah, we can be friends.
So she dumped him in person.
In person. Yeah.
So she didn't ghost him. She didn't use the text. So he got dumped 90s style.
Oh yeah. Called to a semi-public place, a park, so not super public, and told that this is no longer working.
It's not you, it's me. Did she say that?
I'm pretty sure she did. She said, I got a lot of things going on right now. Pretty much a not it's me thing.
And how long did they date for?
Just missed a year, Ed. Would have been like that morning we had talked about getting the 1 year anniversary gift.
Well, see, so he dodged a bullet. He saved some money because he wouldn't have gotten that back.
That was something we did agree on, that he saved a lot of money because he was going to buy a gift, take her out to a restaurant, the whole.
Oh my
thing.
Lord.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's me. That's great. And you couldn't really give him good advice. Now, let me ask a question, Obi. Every child is like this probably. Well, Dad, you're giving me this advice. Did you ever get dumped?
Of course I've been dumped, but I said that. But what I really think I did, I'm going to divert this conversation. It's then I reached out to Sammy and said, "You need to call your brother." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because he's single." He goes, "Oh, okay."
You need to do what I should have done. Is you need to take him out.
Well, what I said to him, I to find this entire conversation, which doesn't make my oldest look like a genius, but too bad he's he does stand-up comedy now, so I can talk about him. Where is text chain? And I will be putting on my glasses to read this. I says to him, call Alex. He kind of needs you today. Why? He is single. Oh, what am I meant to say? So I'm like,
sucks for you, dude.
I'm like,
his brother.
Exactly. How the fuck should I know? He's my son, and the shit I told my friends and brothers in the 80s and 90s, you can't say anymore. So then he gets philosophical. What did Mom say? And this is where I lost it with him. Dude, you need to say brother shit. Like, I had to hold my brother's hand when he got fired. Don't prep, call him. So
nice. Did he call him?
He did call him, and it broke the funk. It definitely broke the funk.
All right.
So
maybe he told him some of those stand-up comedy jokes.
Maybe. I do know he told him to hit up my liquor cabinet. He did say that, but he said it too loud on the phone. I was like, no, don't touch my liquor cabinet. Like, I heard that. So of course I had to defend my booze.
Yeah, you got to be careful if he tells him to hit your liquor cabinet and make sure just to refill it with clear water. Yeah. Only drink the clear liquor and use water to refill it. So Dad never knows that the level changed.
Right. Well, there's an established rule. I told them even when they were like super young, like, if you guys have parties in my house, you're going to get in trouble. If you guys drink my liquor, you're going to get in trouble. But if you drink my whiskey, I won't beat you. Like I don't really know if I'm going to beat him over some booze, but establishing some ground rules. Drink the clear stuff.
And whiskey's a little harder to fake once you drink it. Like, how do you put it back? You can't, you can put water back in a vodka bottle.
Exactly. So,
All right.
So,
Obi, this was a good emergency episode. We've heard a lot about your love affair with your son's daughter's family. And now it's over. And now you can go back to being a real man. This is good. This is good. I feel like we got something back now too.
Right. I can maybe I should give him the Merce as a thank you gift, a parting gift. Give her father the Merce.
Yeah. I mean, here's like, so here's the awkward thing for you. Did you say to your son, you're like, I know you're not gonna be friends with her, but can I still be friends with the dad?
We weren't that close then.
I mean, no, I think you were.
Right.
I mean, do you have to unfriend him on Facebook now and like all social media channels? Or are you still allowed to like be friendly with this guy on social media?
We never even got that far. So, but
Really?
I don't. Yeah. We met once or twice. We had each other's numbers in our phone because our kids were there. But no, we never got full on social media. I think it was more of a like, let me just make sure that this kid's parents aren't dirtbags, and I was like, let's make sure this girl's parents aren't lunatics, just enough to be safe that these kids, as much as any kid, you're going to be spending a lot of time at this person's house. Let me just check in, except because they were dating, it was a dinner as opposed to, hi, how are you, and go in the house. That's it.
All right. So no social media, but you have the number in your phone. Like
I
when you
think
say
so.
it's in your phone, is it in your phone as a caller ID, or is it in your phone like a contact and there's a name associated with it?
I have to check.
Because the question I have next is, if it's associated with a name, do you A, delete the contact, or B, just change the name to like asshole?
If it's in my phone as a contact, which I think it might be, I'm not going to get rid of it. Do you know why? I haven't got rid of any contacts in my phone. I am too lazy to go through the contacts on my phone ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that first girl that dumped you, she's in your phone still.
Ed, the first girl that dumped me, her number is still in here in my head, not in my phone. Come on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm not even sure if that's true, is it?
I don't know.
No.
You just said it. You
I
said it
know
on a
it is, and
podcast.
that's-
It has to be true.
All right. I'm not right. Yeah, I'm sure. No, it's not. It's not.
Do you know the only phone number, and this is about getting old, like you see all these memes today about how Gen X was smarter because we had to remember all these phone numbers, et cetera, and now kids don't. I've completely forgot every phone number ever in my life. There's only two phone numbers I know. My parents' phone number, and it's because it's the house I grew up in. So it's the same phone number, and my cell phone number. Those are the only two numbers I know.
I know a few more than yours. Than you do. So I'm going to brag about it. I know my home phone number because that's the phone number I give for all of my everything. I just give that number, so nothing ever gets tied to actual me and my cell phone. I know my cell phone number. I know Erica's cell phone number, and I know Sammy's cell phone number because if I said it on air, you would remember it. It's just one of those numbers that's just so ridiculously easy to remember that the 5 times you had to write it down, you're like, oh, I know that one now.
Now you know it.
Yeah, and I still remember the phone number I grew up in at my house. And then the other number I still know, it is not an ex-girlfriend's number. It is a old buddy's phone, but it is an old buddy's phone number. What I use as my PIN is a guy's phone number from high school, but it's not. I thought it was like I had to, as I said, I broke up with it. I said, no, that wasn't so and so's number. That was this other person's number.
Okay.
That's my PIN that I use because at the time they said use somebody's phone number, but not somebody people know you're close with. So it was like a buddy, but not even a close friend. An acquaintance, if you will.
All right.
Because, as you said, we knew everybody's number by heart, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's where
And we didn't have caller ID. We would.
Yeah.
You like being surprised tonight? Let's go answer the phone. It's ringing.
Yeah. Well, who's that going to be? And then they hung up. Like,
now when we answer the phone and we get a surprise, we're pissed off. We're like, no, I didn't want to talk to you. Bye.
Right. Oh, it's coming from that location. I really thought you were my mother-in-law.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
You would stay on and talk to your mother-in-law. We know that.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, if somebody calls from my mother-in-law's hometown, I pick up the phone just in case. That's what I'm saying. That's the one town that gets me. But Ed, we wanted this episode to be quick.
Right.
We're testing some stuff out. We are drinking from the garden hose. The charm is that we suck. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
And let us know if the sound didn't work.